Now we're on to Game 5, where we got Team Red versus Team Blue in a rematch of Game 3. And Red won the toss and they elected to bat first. I think it's the correct decision to make. So Monak Patel got Team Red off to a flying start, scoring 35 off his first 18 deliveries.
Yep, catch! Yep, catch it!
But Jaskaran Malhotra just couldn't seem to find any rhythm that he had from the previous matches, and Prashant Nair gets him out for just one run off an LBW, the off spinner making a big impact. Like I said, the spinners are going to be deadly.
Way back to the pavilion.
But Dodson shows sign of being in form for Team Red, driving Prashant over everyone for 4 runs. But Nair answers just 2 balls later, getting Dodson caught just outside the circle of cover by Silva.
The long walk back to the pavilion.
And just after the power play, with the run rate choking down, Nair strikes yet again, this time luring Johnny Khan to sky one straight up to the moon, greeting the SpaceX spaceship. Caught by Sunny Sohal, and the spinner gets his 3rd in the space of 9 deliveries, of just currently leading the conversation for man of the match. Team Red badly needs to stop the bleeding and give Monang a good partnership. He is settled at the other end. And Ali Khan coming into the attack, and that is not going to help Team Red's cause. And he got Sanjay Stanley to play the ball onto his middle stump. The hometown kid could not deal with the pace from Ali Khan. Meanwhile, Mona continued to smash, unfazed by what's happening across from him. He's got 50 in just 25 deliveries. If Team Red can put someone right there to just support him, they could have a really big total on the board. Later in the 10th over, after a couple of solid scoring shots from Tim Roy Allen, Ali Khan finally gets him and bowls him clean with an in-swinger looking like Ishant Sharma and took off the off stump. Red now floundering at 73 for 5.
The player departing the field, bowled for 8.
12th over now, barely any change in the score, and Vikash Mohan enters, and Timur Patel tries to switch hit him, and he's caught on the circle. The switch hit just not a great shot on a pitch that is cracked up a little bit, been worn down, and you just don't have time to react to any of the extra spin, and he's caught on the circle. Timur Patel has it apart.
Yep.
And Monan goes on to claim Andre Dwyer, the local legend. Guy and Fernando, and Team Red looks all but finished with 110 for 8 in the 16th over. But then the captain, Saurabh Netravalkar, came in and really changed the game. He finally gave Monang the support that he needed.
Yep, catch!
And the partnership lasted for 48 runs. That's a huge, huge margin there. The skipper did his part too, scoring 22 off 11.
Yep.
Before he was finally knocked out by Roy Silva in the 20th.
Parting the crease, bowled for 22.
Otherwise, it was all Monak Patel today for Red on the batting side, as he ends the innings for a not out, 92 of 53. 3. Just some amazing stuff from him, had some classy shots, and finally coming through with the big score. Had looked in some good touch, but was getting out early, and finally has his big score. Red rebound to end at 162 for 9, and blue will need 163. So now we're at the chase, and Sonny Sohal and Cameron Steele, the same opening partnership, are back in, and they look to start things off for Team Blue. And they just had the onslaught early on going, scoring 25 in the first 2 overs.
Catch it!
But in the 3rd over, Sora puts some pressure and gets Sonny Sohal caught it at deep square leg for 22 off of 12.
Yeah!
Batsmen making their way back to the pavilion, caught out for 22.
Very, very next ball, Cameron Steele tries to go over mid-on, but gets under the ball, and Janasir Khan makes a stunning catch, running back and diving for the ball over his shoulder, almost like an outfielder in baseball, like Willie Mays, that kind of style there. Absolutely the play of the series.
That's 2 wickets in a row. The bowler is now on a hat trick.
And Nikhil Kunchan and Stephen Taylor now at the crease.
Catch it!
And they combine for another 29 runs.
Yeah. Catch it! Yep. Yep.
Before Taylor is bowled by Sahaj Patel in the 7th over. Blue now needing 106 from 79 deliveries. Very, very attainable still. Gunchan and Amsterdam pull Team Blue closer to that finish line with some nice shots in the middle overs.
Yeah. Catch! Yep, catch it! Yep. Yep.
With Gunchan earning another 50 along the way. Very consistent play from Gunchan here.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Guy and Fernando, Timil Patel, Tim Roy Allen, and Sahaj Patel combined to slow the run rate with some amazing and clutch fielding efforts in the deep.
Yep.
And Timo clamps down in the 19th over.
Wait. Yeah. Catch! Yeah. Catch him! Yep.
and that leaves Team Blue in a hole, needing 19 to win off their final 6 deliveries against the captain, Saurabh Netravalkar, who gave Team Red the opportunity to be in this position.
Yeah. Catch it. Yep. Bowlers. Yep. Catch it.
But a couple of big shots from Nikhil and Alex Amsterdam bring Blue to 7, needed off the final 2 deliveries with Alex Amsterdam on strike. But Saurabh shuts the door, as he's done many times before, being the difference in both the batting and the bowling for Team Red. And Team Red has won the game, leaving Team Blue 2-2. An amazing comeback victory for Team Red, one of the closest matches of the tournament, and Saurabh Netravalkar really being the difference for Team Red, adding along those extra 49 runs on the batting and keeping those 19 runs from Team Blue with the bowling. And now everything is going to come down to the result of Game 6.